only. I hope everyone is doing amazing and staying very, very safe. Celeb Reads. If you are on this channel and you have not checked out the high vibrational channels in the description box, what are you doing on this channel? Okay, it's only for people that want to elevate. So make sure you guys check those channels out in the description box. And I will put the thumbnail after I upload the video. Just, my phone is just tweaking right now. So please be patient. You guys know I'm going to give you a cute ass thumbnail. All right, let's get into the tea. All right, I have been seeing multiple blogs, articles, online, offline, doing this Doechii and Nicki comparison. And they do this every time, right? If you really are a Nicki fan, you've really been rocking with her for the past, literally 2 decades. Okay, it's almost like every new rapper. Sometimes it doesn't even matter if they're female or male, but most definitely if they're female, they come in the game and it's automatically versus Nicki. Even if Nicki likes them or whatever the deal is, that's just how drama, PR, the industry is how it works. Always kind of pulling on the strings of older, more established people and sort of pitting them against newer artists. And Doechii is extraordinarily creative. Very, 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 very. Her mind is very expanded. I feel like Doechii, when I last read her, I got a lot of spiritual energy from her. And I told you guys, I feel like Doechii, her creativity comes from spiritual energy. You know what I'm saying? There's something that Doechii's into behind the scenes, and it helps her out with her music and her production and her lyrics in a spiritual, but it leans into her creative side. So I think that's very powerful about Doechii, and Nicki's just a powerhouse in general. But I am going to get into the cards, okay, because I am a little interested. Doechii says she's inspired, but there's a lot of people that are pulling Doechii's card. And I don't know. It's kind of looking a little bit weird. I just really feel like Doechii's just trying to find her stride in the industry, and it's not easy. It's not easy starting a new job and being the new person on scene, and now you have to basically work as hard as you can against those that have already been there before you. And those comparisons, like I said, they've been happening almost every single new artist that comes into the industry. That's just what the media does. They like to, it's just messy. You know what I'm saying? Real messy. But Doechii, inspired or a little bit of a copycat? I do remember seeing, this was maybe 2 years ago, I think, when Doechii was first popping up. And she did a freestyle for BET. And I will say, when I heard it, I had to I didn't see who it was. Of course, I didn't think it was Nicki, but it was just the flow and the way she was saying things. I had to turn to the screen and I was like, who is that rapping? And I saw her and I was like, oh, she sounds kind of like Nicki, but whatever. I brushed it off. I thought she was cool, whatever. She had her flow. But, let's see how Doechii feels, honestly. And then we'll see after, does Nicki think Doechii is biting a little bit? Definitely a fan. The moon card. Well, I'm hearing that bar from Nicki. What she was like, bitches on TV channeling me. Even if you bitches was Natalie Nunn, you bitches still couldn't check. I don't know why I'm hearing that. But yeah, once again, here comes Doechii with this creepy ass energy. You guys. When I say that these celebrities are just such creepy people and they do so much creepy shit behind the scenes, it's not even a joke. Sometimes I like regret doing these readings because I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna what information is gonna get downloaded to me today? This is Doechii's energy. You guys, I wouldn't be shocked if she wrote down Nikki's name on a piece of paper. There's witchcraft. Doechii has done, oh my gosh. The last reading I did on her, a bunch of witchcraft came out. And now this reading, I don't even feel comfortable even doing this reading, but I'm going to try my best to get through it. I'm low-key asking my ancestors if I should do it. They said it's okay, but that's just telling you guys, this is some creepy-ass energy that Doechii got. Like, Doechii's good at faking, and Doechii's good at lying. She's really good at those two things. Like I said, Doechii is a fan. Behind the scenes, the moon card, she is a huge Nicki Minaj fan. A ginormous Nicki Minaj fan. To say she's inspired, yes, but it's also like this air of like, this kind of like creepy worship energy. If you guys see these two people, they're like worshiping the moon or the spirit of the moon. It's almost like, I feel like Doechii has done some kind of like energy work to try to get in Nicki's like energy. This is so creepy, you guys, but I know that I'm really good at what I do, and I know exactly what I'm feeling, and I know exactly what I'm seeing from Doechii. You know, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to start a mess. But you guys, I definitely see her writing Nicki's name down on a piece of paper or something. Like, Doechii has done something creepy. She could have done this years ago, like when she was a little more desperate on picking up. But she has done a lot of creepy things with, like, celebrities' names to, like, manifest her fame. So, inspired or copycat? Both, you guys, both. But this moon, oh, my tarot readers, my psychics, I know you're watching. Comment down below, because you know this card is creepy as fuck in this reading, the way it's coming out. Like, all I'm seeing is like Doechii's face looking really, really demented and like trying to siphon and pull energy, not just from Nicki Minaj, but from different celebrities. Especially Grace Jones. I just got Grace Jones energy so intensely. And that's honestly, when I look at Doechii, I automatically think Grace Jones, period. So Doechii has done some creepy stuff to manifest her fame, but hey, I mean, shit, that's how she did it. A lot of these celebrities do that. All right, next. Oh boy, I gotta shake that energy off. Oh my gosh. Doechii's cool and all, but I will not hang out with her because she's into some weird dark energy work. How does Nicki feel about Doechii? Does Nicki feel like Doechii is inspired or a copycat? Let's get one card on that, and we're gonna move right along. How does Nicki feel about Doechii? Ten of Swords in reverse. That's interesting. This energy is kind of weird. Did something happen behind the scenes? Ten of Swords in reverse, Queen of Cups on the back of the deck for how Nicki feels about Doechii. She thinks she's extraordinarily talented, but this Ten of Swords in reverse is a little weird to me. It's almost like Nicki knows something about Doechii behind the scenes. Man, it's really true when Nicki says she could come out and end the industry with a couple of words, a couple of things that she knows. It's very true. Nicki knows things about this girl and about the people she's been associated with. Nikki thinks she's the Ace of Cups popped out. She thinks she's immensely talented, very, very gifted, but she knows things about this girl and things that she can see. Nikki's very psychic, you guys. I told you guys this. She got that high priestess energy for real in her bloodline, and Nikki's very psychic. And the same thing I feel like Doechii doing like weird energy work to get famous and almost like siphoning energy from people. It's like Nikki can see that. Like I said, she thinks she's dope, she's talented, she's amazing, but she can see that she's a weirdo. All right, bro, I'm done, bro. I want to move on. That's a weird ass energy. Yeah, like Nikki knows that like Doechii's done some kind of like energetic work or some kind of like copying. You see that? Like copy paste. Nikki already knows. That's funny though. Anyways, next is Asian Doll crashing. Is Asian Doll crashing out? Oh, Doechii called herself Grace Jones. You see, I don't really pay enough attention to Doechii, but she called herself Grace Jones. Girl, you're not Grace Jones. Don't do that, okay? Because Grace Jones is a marvel. She's immaculate. I love her. From her persona to everything else, Grace Jones is an enigma, truly. And I feel like Doechii does a lot of pulling and copying from Grace Jones. Like copying. Like sometimes I'd be like, damn, like, why does she look just like Grace? Like, girl, like I understand you wanna have a certain look and aesthetic, but like don't just straight up copy what Grace did. Like, damn, you know, Grace paved the way for dark skinned women in the music industry to be respected. All right. Is Asian Doll crashing out? Because that's what it seems like. It's been a minute. A lot of people ask me to do Asian Doll updates and stuff like that. I'm like, eventually she'll do something and I'll talk about it. Okay. And that's exactly what's going on. Asian Doll versus Cash Doll over what? Something really, really silly. Some internet stuff. Two people being petty. But then we have Asian Doll who starts to insinuate death. And, you know, she's all shoot, shoot, pew, pew. You know, I dated King Von. You know, she be running the streets with these YNs. Apparently now Asian Doll is pregnant, most likely by a YN. And the way they be doing her is really embarrassing. So I hope she got pregnant by the right guy. Because the last time Asian Doll was around some dudes, the way they dogged her out and the way she was looking was really disappointing, honestly. So I hope Asian Doll is handling her business at least this time. But she's making herself look crazy by even being in an online argument with Cash Doll. I don't even understand why the both of y'all just can't shut up and sit down somewhere and enjoy your life and your music and your money. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of these people, they come into all this money and shit and they just seem so miserable. It's crazy. The Ace of Wands coming out twice for Asian Doll. So I did a reading on her a few years ago, and I said, you know, she definitely has a lot of anger issues. She's someone that's been having anger issues since she was little. I feel like she's the kind of person that's watched the adults in her life have anger issues. Therefore, it's like she doesn't know what to do with her anger issues. They've become a problem, and I really Asian Doll herself and people around her have spoken to the amount of substances that she uses. And, you know, you're pregnant, you can't smoke, you can't drink, you can't do nothing. And I do feel like that's affecting her, because even Asian Doll herself spoke about how much she smoked weed. And, you know, you can't touch weed. You got to carry this baby. You know, you have to give life. So I do feel like to a point her brain is really being affected. But, you know, there's pregnancy chemicals, so your brain is going to be affected no matter what, especially during pregnancy. Two of Pentacles. Unstable. telling you, unbalanced, unstable, like not. Wow, Asian doll is going through it. Yeah, her pregnancy is really hard on her mentally, and like she's going through a lot of financial problems as well behind the scenes. You know, Asian doll likes to play the I'm rich, I'm wealthy, I'm this, I'm that game, but behind the scenes, no, she's going through definitely financial problems. We got the Eight of Swords. Yup. Whoever Asian doll is pregnant by, he doesn't make more money than she does. And this is what I warned Asian doll about years ago, about being around these men and about manifesting a low vibrational baby daddy. And it's like, I feel like that's exactly what Asian doll is doing currently. This is Cash Doll's energy. She's like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I'm sorry. Like, as soon as I saw that Nine of Wands, I heard it so clearly. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? Whoever is Cash Doll's husband or baby daddy, he really didn't like Asian doll insinuating violence. He really didn't like that. So you really got to be careful with what you say and what you do. And Asian doll has been someone I really feel like that is very easy to go off at the mouth. It doesn't matter what's going on. She's easily triggered. And I hope nothing comes out of this, especially violent. But I will say Asian has pissed off a certain group of people by her just thinking she can say and do what she wants. So I'm not going to say necessarily like, Asia, you need to watch out for your back. But I will say some people don't forget. So yeah, Asian, that was so stupid. Like, that was the dumbest thing you could have done. Truly, just rap. Like, people, you don't have to say, our community suffers enough. Like, my people suffer enough. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, shit pissing me off, but y'all understand. Next. All right. So I've got a paid reading. I've told you guys before, if you have a request, please feel free, okay, to hit me up through email or send in a request or anything like that. Okay, so Jamie Foxx, paid request. Somebody wanted an update. What's going on with him? I haven't really been seeing too much in the headlines besides when he was at a restaurant for his birthday and it was said that somebody attacked him or threw something at him and actually being haunted down. And a lot of people believe that it's P. Diddy's people, and that when Jamie Foxx almost lost his life last year, that P. Diddy has something to do with it. And Jamie Foxx himself has been making clear statements. So let's see. This is an interesting update that somebody paid for. So thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate it. Let's get into the chisme. Hierophant. With the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. I wouldn't be shocked if Jamie's gone to some kind of high priest for protection. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Jamie feels like he needs protection from low vibrational energies and spirits. Like, people and spirits. Like, he feels like he's dealing with it on both, on the spiritual realm and in the physical realm. This could be bad dreams, physical manifestations of negative spirits. But Jamie's trying to find God or find some sort of covering where he doesn't feel so, it's like vulnerable. And he also feels like there's people doing a lot of spell work on him. Yeah. Secretly, there's a lot of people in the industry that want Jamie Foxx out. It's actually a group of people here. It's not just one person, but it's a group of celebrities, you guys. When a celebrity gets taken out or we hear something about them, let me tell you something, 80-90% of the time there's other celebrities behind it because of jealousy or because of either some kind of oath or obligation or something that that celebrity did not want to do. They do it to a lot of celebrities. And Jamie Foxx is just someone that it's like he's tried to hold on to his morals, but this is a moral-less industry. Basically, what's happening with Jamie, he's trying to save his soul right now. But the thing is about Jamie, he's already been selling himself out. That's the problem. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wow, that's not good. Jamie has pissed off some very high-ranking people here. I will say Jamie is someone who needs to watch his back, but that's why the Hierophant came out. He knows that. Jamie's well aware of that. He's been well aware of it for a minute, actually, way longer than we've heard through in the media. Jamie has known that there's been people, that don't really like him. Five of Swords, people that are crazy in the industry, that would actually hurt him. Thank you, Spirit. That would actually really hurt him. Take him up out of here. Unalive him if they have the chance, and he knows this. It's almost like he's running for his life. Like, that's the energy I'm getting. Like, running. Like, kind of creepy, but... Well, that's the update. I love you guys. Description box below for personal reading information. Anything else you need from me. Have a nice night.